let's talk about making offers to settle. Should you make an offer to settle? Yes, of course you should. There's a whole library of books on tactics and strategy about resolving disputes, but they're all going to include making an offer to settle. I would like to talk about a very specific supercharged kind of offer called a Part 36 offer. Part 36, what are we talking about? We're talking about the civil procedure rules. Those are the rules that govern court cases, govern the conduct of court cases in England and Wales. Part 36 of the Civil Procedure Rules sets out a very specific offer that you can make, a supercharged offer. How do you make a Part 36 offer? It's very easy. You make it in writing. You say specifically that this is a Part 36 offer. You say whether or not this offer is in settlement of all or just part of the case. And you also say whether or not it includes any counterclaim that's in the proceedings. You also have to give a relevant period. We'll talk more about the relevant period later on. The relevant period has to be at least 21 days, and we'll talk about the significance of that later. So, making a Part 36 offer is a supercharged offer, must be in writing, must say that it is a Part 36 offer, must say whether or not it's about all or part of the case, must say whether or not it includes a counterclaim, and must have a relevant period in it. So, what happens if a claimant in a case makes a Part 36 offer? Let's say you're the claimant and you're owed £100,000. You're going to say, well, look, I can chase that down. I can go to court to chase down £100,000. But what I'll do is I'll make a genuine attempt to settle. There must be a genuine concession in a Part 36 offer. It doesn't have to be massive, round about, say, 5%. Let's not be too cheeky. Let's be a bit more generous. Let's say that our £100,000 debt, we will settle for payment of £90,000. So we're going to say, this is a Part 36 offer. It's for £90,000 to settle the debt of £100,000. That's the whole of the claim, and we don't care about any counterclaims that you have, and it has a relevant period of 21 days. So there you go, you send out the offer. You must make sure that the offer is properly served. Often people send out these offers by email and by post to ensure proper service. And there it is, you have your Part 36 offer. Why is that significant? Well, if someone accepts that offer within the relevant period of 21 days, then they're accepting your concession, but they must also pay all of your costs up to the date of acceptance. So if you're making a Part 36 offer, you're saying you must pay me this much, and if you accept within the relevant period, 21 days, then you're going to pay all of our costs as well. If the other side take their time, want to consider the matter, and the relevant period expires, minimum of 21 days, can be longer, but most people use 21 days. If the relevant period expires and the other side accept your offer outside the relevant period, then the usual order is that they will pay your costs up to the date of the relevant period, but after that, costs will have to be agreed between you. Now, if you can't agree costs, then you're going to have to go to the court to decide who gets what costs. The usual order will be that the claimant, the person who made the offer in this case, will get their costs from the other side. But it depends. It's to be agreed. That's the basis of the position that the court starts with, but it's to be argued. What if you're a defendant and you make a Part 36 offer? Well, you need to be really very careful. Let's take our easy case where you, the defendant, have a claim for £100,000 against you. You kind of accept that, but you don't want to pay the full amount because you're a bit unhappy about some things. So you say, okay, look, we'll make a Part 36 offer to accept at £90,000. And the relevant period in our Part 36 offer is 21 days, the minimum period. If the claimant accepts that offer, then you not only have to pay the £90,000 that you've offered to settle, but you also have to pay their costs up to the date of settlement. So that can be quite significant depending on how long the claim has gone on for. Be very careful if you're a defendant and you want to make a Part 36 offer, because you are opening up yourself to not only paying the debt that you owe, but also paying the other side's costs. As with a claimant offer, in a defendant offer, if you get past the relevant period, the 21 days, then again, you have to decide with the other side who's going to pay the other side's costs. And if you don't agree that, then you have to go to court. The basic idea that the courts will pay is that the offeror's costs will be paid by the offeree. So the one that makes the offer has their costs paid by the person that accepts it. So that's your basic position, but as I say, you have to agree or else you give that final decision to the court. If you'd like to know more about Part 36 offers, making offers to settle in general, then please get in touch. Getting in touch with us is pretty easy. Please go to the website, click on the book a meeting button. That will take you through to my calendar and you can book a 30-minute conversation with me on Teams. That will be entirely free, no charge, no obligation. Alternatively, please drop us an email, tell us a little bit about your story and we'll get in touch with you, or contact us on the telephone, leave a message. Please also put any comments, any questions that you have about this video underneath.